But because I mean, I come from a broken family, and just a lot of stuff happened when I was young that just kids shouldn't have to go through. And you know, had never really dealt with it, and I went home that evening and started writing. Because I grew up in the same house my entire life. Was brought home from the hospital there, learned how to walk and talk and throw a baseball, and up until a year ago when I moved to Nashville. And so I was thinking, this house had, I mean, saw everything, saw my family fall apart, and you know, I started writing about just what hurt me, and then I wrote this first verse, and I take it into Ed the next morning, and I sing it for him. I sat at the piano and sang it, and I look over at him when I'm done, and he just said, "Chris, this song has to go in your album, and it has to be about forgiveness." And I was thinking, what is this forgiveness thing? I don't know what you're talking about. You told me to write about what hurt me. And what I've learned since then is that God is a God of forgiveness, and that with forgiveness comes healing. And it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy task at all, and it can be painful. But you know, one of the names for the Holy Spirit is Comforter. And I have learned that through this, that God is definitely true to that word, and that He is the Comforter. And you know, even though I set out to write a song about being hurt, I ended up writing this song about forgiving, and it's called 7 times 70.
Yay!
I've been living in this house here since the day that I was born. These walls have seen me happy, but most of all they've seen me torn. They've heard the screaming man